Hello everyone and welcome back to another must-see chess game from the history of chess from 1890s, from 1893. And in this chess game we have Rudolf Charousek with the white pieces, and his opponent is Jakob Wollner. And Jakob Wollner is not a well-known chess player. He's an unknown chess player basically. But on the other hand, Rudolf Charousek is a very well-known chess player, as he was one of the top 10 chess players in 1890s, and at one time they said that he was going to challenge Emanuel Lesker for the World Chess Championship title, as he was pretty successful in chess tournaments, and because of his successful results, Emanuel Lesker famously said that maybe he might have to defend his title against Rudolf Charousek at one day. But unfortunately that highly expected match never happened, as Rudolf Charousek has died at a very young age, very prematurely. He was only 26 years old, and for the records, he died because of tuberculosis. So he shared a similar destiny with Harry Nelson Pillsbury, the legend. So we all know that Harry Nelson Pillsbury also died so prematurely. He was, I think, 32 or 33 years old. Just little older than Rudolf Charousek's death age. So okay, that's of course very unfortunate for both players, but let's put the negativity behind on the side or somewhere else anyway. So let's check out what happened in this chess game. This is a must-see. Charousek starts the game with e4, we have e5, and after pushing the d pawn, so this is known as the center game, Black captured the pawn and not queen takes on d4, but simply c3. And with this move, actually, White is sacrificing a pawn for the quick activity, and this is also known as the Danish Gambit, and also known as the Nordic Gambit. So d takes on c3, and the most played move was basically d takes on c3. And White is developing the bishop to c4, which is also the most played move for White. Knight to f6, knight to f3, and sometimes Black can capture the pawn instead of developing the knight. Some greedy chess players likes to take the pawn, and after bishop takes on b2, as you can see, White has a very active bishops targeting the king side, and it might be very dangerous for Black. So defending might be very challenging and tricky. So we have knight to f6, knight to f3, and bishop to c5. So as you can see, White has a lot of activity, and we rarely see the Danish Gambit at top level chess competitions in today. Until 1920s it was pretty popular, but after 1920s, as the chess theory has been advanced so much, it was not often used at top level chess competitions, and today we almost never see the Danish Gambit. But of course, in blitz chess games, in speed chess games, in your own chess games especially, you can always use the Danish Gambit as it is fun and it gives White some important attacking chances. So d6, and both players castled, and knight to g5, h6, and Charousek is not going back, he simply sacrificed his knight. Knight takes on f7, and this is also attacking the queen and threatening some discovery attacks. What else? Rook takes and e5. And of course, you can take the pawn. We have knight to g4. If capturing the pawn, can you see what's wrong with Black's position? I'm just messing with you. Of course, queen takes queen, and Black is losing the queen. The queen is hanging. So e5 and knight to g4, and simply e6. You can stop this e-pawn, and this was... Actually, this e6 move was a very strong move, both attacking the rook, blocking the bishop, attacking the knight. Queen to h4, maybe Black has counter-attack, attacking on h2, but simply capturing the rook, in between move check, king over. You can never move the rook because of capturing the knight, and if something like rook to f8, then pushing the pawn, discover attacking the king and attacking the queen, so capturing the queen, and Black is losing the queen. So after e6, queen to h4, but easily defending after capturing the rook with check, in between move. Bishop to f4, developing the bishop and defending on h2. Knight takes on f2 and maybe threatening some discovery attacks to the king and also attacking the queen. Queen to e2, threatening checkmate. But you can see that black has no good discovered checks. King to h1 and bishop to d7, defending the mate. Doubling on the e file, defending, opening the rook, but it is too late. In this position, actually, basically, let's play a random move. So after rook from a to e1, instead of knight to c6, let's play a random move. Then we have check, only move, capturing the bishop, queen, checkmate. So there is no defense. Okay, so rook over knight to c6, and it is white to move and win. Can you see the best move for white? The move is queen to e8, sacrificing the queen. Check, only move, check, only move, and now can you see the move? Why did Charousek sacrifice the queen? Well, he played bishop takes on d6, discover check, double check, checkmate. Beautiful, spectacular, and elegant. So the game started with Danish Gambit, and the chess game was basically a slugfest. The cooperation of the bishops is also very beautiful. So checking the king with the dark square bishop, and the light square bishop is covering the escape square. You also see the power of the bishop pair. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. This was the immortal chess game of Charousek, and I might show some other chess games of this fantastic, fascinating chess player. So stay safe, take care, and bye bye.